Okay, back again, paint test. This time with the second variant. This is the second one. Instead of the ion chamber, it's got the SP1 chamber, so you get your bolt out the back. I've put one rubber D10 in, two spring detents, and I've been firing string after string of this really bad paint. I got about 120 psi, and I was making 248 feet per second at 120 psi. You can take this out to about 160, 180 psi. No real need to push anything past that, because the air starts working against each other. Efficiency. But what we're going to do now, we're going to move the camera to a different angle, and we're going to shoot some shit. Yeah, so I fucking hope it doesn't break. I really don't want it to break on camera. I'll see you in a minute. You can see it's the paint that old Slingers gave me. Let's just pull the nose out. I've got to go and pick up a milling machine in a minute. We'll quite literally pick it up. This paint is bad, right? But new ideas, new designs. Yeah, it's the spring detent, so it makes such a difference. And I've put the barrel seal back in, but this time with much softer O-ring on it. I mean, this stuff it really is like quail's eggs. There's one left in there up there. Round's complete. Okay, Johnny boy, this one's yours. As you can see, magnifique, and that paint is really pop. And I've done about 3 or 4 big hoppers of that today, and no brakes, no barrel brakes, no nothing. I'm happy with this one. Take and play, sir. I'll tell you what I've got here. I have got some Titman Challenge clear paint, right? Okay. Not from this year. Oh, no. Not from last year. No. And not from the year before that, but from the year before that. This paint is 3 years old, and old Scott Striker sent it to me, and he can clarify that point. Okay, now, I'm going to put this in the new wicked mini pup. So, let's just switch that on. So that's on. We are primed. That's much better. You've actually got this in the picture. Is that quiet or is that quiet? That's pretty quiet, isn't it, for that size of silencer? Yeah. So we're going to have to, we'll do the old single sniper silent shot. Look, we'll do this like that. Ready? Most of the noise is the actual ball going in the catcher, yeah? You can see this alright, can't you? Yeah. But as you know, I always find a little bit of a lean really helps, you know. Especially when you're down to that last couple of balls in there. So I think when you get down to the last couple of balls in the rip bit, I think they bounce about, and but my anti-jam device is working frickin' perfect, and it's so simple. I will share it with a select few, but I'm not putting it on YouTube, so I'm fed up with people copying my stuff. Yeah, baby. Kicking that ass. I'm kicking that ass. You can see it all seems to be working exceptionally well. And it's going too smooth, if you ask me. Oh yeah. Okay, back again. More sort of ball puppy setup. I've been playing around with the rip clip. As I said before, I've got it on the slowest speed with the microphone setting at 2. Now I do actually have an anti-jam device in here that I've been playing around with for a while. I don't really want to show it on camera because I'll just get copied again, and I won't even get, do you mind if we copy that? You know, we'll copy it and we'll call it the G Jam or whatever. No, it's not how it goes, is it? So I'm going to keep this to myself. But basically what I've done is I've eradicated all ball jamming in the rip clip. Now of course the makers of the rip clip, whether it be BT now or Empire, they're never going to admit that there's jams, but we know better. But I have an anti-jam unit that feeds the paint down in a certain particular way, and I don't want to put it on camera. But this is working absolutely fine now. But the clear paint I'm using at the moment for the tests with the ball pup keeps breaking in the hopper, or it won't actually go through the feed pole. Let me show you what I mean. The paint won't actually pass through this hole. Now you may think, oh, that hole's too small. This is a standard feed neck from an ion. The actual inside diameter is the same diameter as the diameter you would get on a feed neck from an ion. Let me show you what I mean. I.e. a feed neck from an ion. See the hole through the middle? The paint won't go through that hole. That's how big the paint is. Well, not so much big, but it's dimply, warty. What did we say the other day? Wimples. Wimples, yeah. Wimple with a Bailey. Anyway, yeah, I went to Wimbledon, sat on a seat, caught Wimples. Oh, you know, painful, Doris. So, next thing for me to do today is to give old Key Action Sports a ring, get some paint off them. We'll do that, get some paint, we'll get some paint incoming. Still waiting for the batteries to turn up for my chronograph, of course, typical. Been on the West Group this morning, sorted out my parts. They should have sent my parts out 3 weeks ago, and they didn't. So I've had to chase all the parts for this one from other different manufacturers, okay? In fact, I might actually change suppliers for my pneumatic parts. But this is starting to get really good, and as you've seen, the silencer's working sweet now. I've just got to get some decent bud paint, some decent paint buds. I've got a Big Buds, Mr. Big Buds. Name the film, Mr. Big Buds. I'll tell you what, right, I'm going to be doing a GOG t-shirt giveaway. I've got to think up some interesting questions, or some interesting answers, and you've got to give me the questions. I'll work something out. Obviously it's, you know, what do they say in competitions, not open to friends or family. But I'm friends with everyone, it's really weird, so you can all piss off, I'm keeping the t-shirt. So I'll end the competition. I already know the answers, so I've won, haven't I? Anyway, we're going to do some more messing about now with some paint, and we're going to get some decent paint ordered in, and we're going to thorough testing. I could pop over to Mayhem and pick a box of... I could pop over to Mayhem and pick up a box of paint now. Interesting. It's a fair old ground trip though. That's like on my gas guzzling motorcycle. It's like a tenner each way, and it's only over the road. It's the price you pay for that kind of power, isn't it? Anyway, I'll catch you later, buzz.